is the movie that Rex Reed called the most horrifying motion picture I have ever seen. This film is positively ruthless in its attempt to drive you right out of your mind. It accomplishes everything it sets out to do with brilliance and unparalleled terror.
Franklin!
This is the horror movie to end them all.
Sally, I hear something. Stop. Stop.
This is the movie Rex Reed called the most horrifying motion picture I have ever seen. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Welcome back to the 31 Days of Spooks. My name is Dylan Goebel, and today we're talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, released in 1974. The film was directed by Tobe Hooper, and is about a group of teenagers on a road trip who end up at this farmhouse in Texas, inhabited by this cannibalistic family, and the main one who hunts them down is a killer named Leatherface. Alright, so this is one of the best horror... It's another one that I consider one of the best horror films ever made. I really love the documentary style filmmaking to this film. Really adds a sense of like really raw atmosphere. And it makes it feel more real. Even though like the kills aren't very realistic, of course, because there's no gore in this movie, like at all. Like if you're sensitive to gore, then this movie will be just fine for you when it comes to the kill scenes. Because yeah, there's no blood. So yeah, you'll be fine in that regard. But Leatherface is really intimidating here. Just that first scene, the very first scene that shows Leatherface, you get to see him just fucking clobber that guy in the head with the hammer, and he's just twitching and shit like that. That shit was cool, and that is by far one of the best intros for a villain I have ever seen in a film. Like that scene was so well done. The whole final act of the film, like that whole dinner scene, that is one of the most fucked up things I have ever seen in a film, and I fucking love it. It's fucking amazing horror filmmaking. And just like the whole fucking location of the film, just how the house looks and how that whole farm looks is just so dirty and grimy, just adds to the amazing atmosphere of this film. The acting, the acting is kind of a mixed bag, I will say that. But yeah, like the performance of Gunnar Hansen as Leatherface, amazing. Totally fucking fantastic performance. And just the performances from the whole cannibalistic family is just really good. The performances from the main, like the victim characters, on the other hand, it's kind of a mixed bag. Although the final girl of the film really sells that she's afraid. In that regard, the acting is really well done there too. But everyone else is, like you can tell they're not experienced. They could be worse, but they're not great performances. If I were to pick any other issue besides the acting, like being a mixed bag, it's that you don't really get to know any of these characters. So I mean, it's a slasher film, and they're going to die anyway, but it would have been nice just to get to know them a little bit, just so we could try to root for them a little bit more. But other than that, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a wonderfully fucking creepy, brutal horror film that doesn't rely on gore. It just relies on atmosphere and the sense of fear and dread. It is a great film. I'm going to give the Texas Chainsaw Massacre an A. So look forward to my review of the Rocky Horror Picture Show coming tomorrow. Or I guess tonight. Yeah, see you then.